Hello viewers, welcome to our new online learning today. By the way, I am Charlie H. Cusmiano, your mentor for this session. Before anything else, I would like to inform you first what is food and beverage services. Hey, food and beverage services can be broadly defined as the process of preparing, presenting, and serving food and beverage to the customers. Usually, hospitality industry applies FBS or food and beverage services. There are sample subtopics on the screen such as table napkin folding, table skirting, and a la carte setup. So for this session, we are going to tackle about the a la carte setup. Okay, we will have a simple gaining attention activity. So based on the given picture, this one, what table appointments or tablewares are you familiar with? Most of your answers are placemat, spoon, knife, fork, wine glass, table, and a plate. So on the said picture, we can see a table set up with corresponding table appointments. All of those utensils there has a correct name. Before we will proceed to the topic, let's just inform you about the objectives for this session. So at the end of the session, you're expected to first is to recognize the different table appointments used in a la carte setup. And then you're going to familiarize a la carte setup and then accept standards in a la carte setup. So to know if you have a prior learning about a la carte, I have one question for you. Do you have any idea what is an a la carte? Most of your answers are a table setup, food being served, and a marinated chicken that placed on a bamboo sticks. Wow, what an answer. Okay, you have some ideas, but what is a la carte mean? A la carte is the practice of ordering individual dishes from a menu in a restaurant, as opposed to tabletop, where a set menu is offered. The one being used in a setup is called an a la carte setup. So this one is the table appointments for a la carte setup. What are the table appointments being used in an a la carte setup? You can see in the given picture, that is an example of an a la carte setup. The first table appointment is the centerpiece, this one with the flower. Second one is the water goblet, this one. And then we have the butter spreader, this one. And then we have the bread plate, the dinner fork, the table napkin, and the place plate, the dinner knife, and we have the cruets and the top cloth. So those are the table appointments for a la carte setup. And we have 8 tips for a la carte setup. When setting up a la carte service, the first thing you will do is to gather all the table appointments. This one is called the table appointments. And the next is you are going to lay the top cloth into the table. This one is the top cloth. And then put the centerpiece and cruets at the center. The centerpiece and the cruets. Then put the place plate at the center, measuring 1 inch from the edge of the table. This one is the edge, and then the place plate, 1 inch. Place silverwares measuring 1 inch from the edge of the table. This one is your silverwares, the dinner knife and the dinner fork. Put the bread plate and the butter spreader 1 inch away from the tip of the dinner fork. So this is your dinner fork and this is your bread plate and the butter spreader. The water goblet being placed 1 inch away at the tip of the dinner knife. So this is your dinner knife and this is your water goblet. Lastly, you are going to put the table napkin in the place plate. This one is your table napkin. And then that is the 8 tips for a la carte setup. So, to enlighten you about the a la carte setup, I will show you a video clip with similarity for an a la carte setup to practice on your own. This setup is called the dinner setup. So here's the video clip.
Place the centerpiece at the center of the table. Place the salt and pepper shaker on the left side of the centerpiece. Place the creamery set at the right side of the centerpiece. Start by placing a folded napkin at the center of the breakfast plate. Place a bread plate and butter knife on the left side. Place the dinner fork to the left of the dinner plate. Place dinner knife on the right side of the dinner plate. Place dessert teaspoon and dessert fork at the top of the dinner plate. Facing the setup, place the water goblet above the tea plate.
Okay, the difference between the two setup is that the dessert fork and the dessert spoon are present in the dinner setup, while in the a la carte setup, there is no dessert spoon and dessert fork. This one is an example of your a la carte setup. So, to know if you really listen to the discussion, so for your activity, kindly see the right side of your screen. So, here's the instruction. You are going to identify all the table appointments being used in the a la carte setup. So, we have 10 table appointments that you need to identify. Okay, based on your activity, results show that 97% of the class got a perfect score and 3% got an average score. Not bad for the first timer to learn about a la carte setup. So it means that all of you listen to the session today. Congratulations for a job well done. So as a result of the assessment, I have here the activity result. So 10 out of 10, here are the names of those who got the perfect score. We have Chris J, Chris, Ronelito, Abigail, Rose, Jean, and Belle. I have here the 8 out of 10 also, so not bad. Buknoy, Eleuterio, and Juan. Congratulations to all, you have passed the activity. So for you to study at home, I will be giving you some tasks to do to enhance your retention about the topic that we have discussed. So kindly draw or sketch a la carte setup and label with the correct table appointments. You can make any template as you can, but see to it that the setup and the table appointments are labeled correctly. Write it in a legal bond paper and submit next meeting. So that's all for this session. You have questions, and if you have queries, you can send a message through my Gmail account. So I posted my Gmail there. So you can type charliecosmiano9 at gmail.com. See you next time. Goodbye.